All right, it's time to do the injury report for Chelsea. We play Wolves this weekend, and I'm not going to lie, this is probably the most excited I've been all season, minus the first match of the season, even though we had Thomas Tuchel at that point. It's been dark ages throughout this entire season with Graham Potter, with how the season's been going, but this right now has made me more excited to watch Chelsea play this weekend. Now, Frank Lampard is a bit lucky, if I'm not going to lie here, because he's coming into this roster with very minimum injuries. Now, there's been 4 players right now that are currently out, and it is still debatable on all 4 players. Broja obviously is going to be out with the ACL injury. He's been dealing with that for quite some time, even though he has been trained, but he will not be match fit for the rest of this season. So again, we're not even going to talk about him that much. The other 3 players, though, are going to be Pierre Aubameyang, Thiago Silva, and Azpilicueta. Now, all 3 of those players, I think, could be crucial players for Frank Lampard, even Aubameyang, and that is because we don't really have an out-and-out number 9, and I think Frank Lampard could get something out of Aubameyang. Now, before I get into that, let's talk about Azpilicueta first. Now, Azpilicueta has still been dealing with the concussion that he picked up about a month and a half ago. I have no idea exactly when he will be back. It's pretty much just a basis each and every day, but I know he's going to want to get back to playing for Frank Lampard. They obviously were teammates way back when, and I think that Azpilicueta is going to do his best to really help solidify Frank Lampard's time at Chelsea, and again, give it all, which he always does. But again, to play for Frank Lampard probably is a little bit special for Azpilicueta. Now, Thiago Silva, still dealing with the knee injury. I don't expect him to get any time this match against Wolves. Now, again, he could still be match fit for this weekend. It is a day-by-day basis as well for him, but I have a feeling we're going to probably save him for the Champions League. Now, I don't expect him to start against Real Madrid because he hasn't really played too much unless we see something during the training sessions, but for right now, he's still going to be on the sidelines. Probably won't make an appearance until the second leg against Real Madrid, who are the champions of Europe. But like I said, we will still see him before the end of the season, and that will make a massive difference for our entire defense, especially for Frank Lampard, who, again, has worked with Thiago Silva, knows exactly what to expect from this player, knows how to utilize him. So, again, this works out for Frank Lampard. And the last one is Aubameyang, which, again, I think could be really crucial for Frank Lampard for the rest of the season. And that is because Aubameyang's actually number 9. Kai Havertz has been playing as a number 9 for us for this entire season. Yes, it's kind of worked out, hasn't worked out. We've gone back and forth on this, but Aubameyang could actually slot into that spot right for Frank Lampard, and he's done this before with other players to make them better. Tammy Abraham just being a prime example. Olivier Giroud, he was able to get the best out of these players as a number 9, even though some of these players weren't really regarded as being these prolific goal scorers. And we all know Aubameyang has it in him. This season has not been kind to him. Did well with Barcelona last season, even though he went from Arsenal to Barcelona, and his time at Arsenal was kind of fading away. But the guy still has potential to still be a rock star, be a goal-scoring machine, and I think he can still do that for Chelsea. Obviously, he's got to dig himself out of this massive hole he's been in, though. Got to get his confidence back. But Frank Lampard is one of the guys who I believe can bring back anyone's confidence, not just with Aubameyang, with Kai Havertz, Pulisic, Mason Mount, all these guys I believe are going to thrive under Frank Lampard as our manager, because he has this capability of just talking to players and getting the best out of him. And like I said, we have all these players fully fit. So again, he's going to be able to tinker around with some of these players and figure out the best system for these guys. And obviously Conte's fit and he'll be in the midfield. And it's going to be a breath of fresh air to see Frank Lampard as our manager. Like I said, I'm very excited for this match. I think we are going to just smash it out of the park against Wolves. I want to see us score at least 4 goals. I know that's asking for a lot, but I think we can do it. And that's all I have for you today in the injury report. So again, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe down below. I greatly appreciate that.